morning. Today is Monday. In his book, Freedom Without Permission, author T.K. Coleman wrote, "Positive assumptions are needed only when you have negative assumptions you're trying to overcome. But when you drop the assumptions altogether, your soul stands naked in the open field of possibility, and what you choose to create from the space is up to you." Assumptions. That's what I want to talk to you about this week. I've noticed this trend where people make these negative assumptions about others that they encounter. Negative, hurtful, damaging assumptions. I'm going to share with you this week 5 that I believe are the most common. Today I want to talk to you about the assumption that just because people do things differently than you do, you're better than them. Now, I'm not assuming that you are the kind of person who would believe that, but I'm sure you know someone who does. Maybe you know someone who believes that because they are raising their child differently than you're raising yours, they're a better parent than you. Or perhaps they believe that because their workout routine is different from yours, they're more committed to their physical fitness. Maybe they believe that social media is evil, and so if you're on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, you're wasting time. These are all assumptions that just because people are doing things differently than you, they're wrong, they're not as good as you, they're not contributing to society as much as you. Now, isn't that arrogant and ignorant for them to believe that? There are so many different ways that we can live our lives. And unless you are with someone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you have no idea what their contributions to the world are. Now, there are some obvious wrong things. Clearly, if they're doing something that's immoral or illegal, then maybe you have a little bit of a right to assume that you're better than them. But for the most part, these assumptions are made just because we're doing things a little different than other people. The best advice that I can give is that if you find yourself falling into this trap, or you see someone that you know making this type of assumption, ask questions or encourage that person to ask questions of the people who are doing things differently. Let's assume that their way is the best and they can help us out, shall we? Have a great Monday. I'll talk to you tomorrow.